Hello, welcome back to Hustle Cat. I don't know if we're gonna get to the end of this, but we're at least gonna try, so let's see what we can do. Alright, let's see where we were. But on the other hand, I'm not getting paid for it, so... Oh! Yeah, this is when we get to choose what we're doing. I thought we already did this, actually. Okay, yeah, I guess this is where we left off. I don't know why I doubt save files. But, I think we were gonna see what Hayes was doing, so we're gonna stay put. I'm gonna stay here and finish this delicious coffee before I do anything. This is my day off, after all. We all get caught up doing our own thing when I hear footsteps approach from the kitchen. Why, if it isn't the big boss himself. My wonderful cat herders, I see you've been keeping the place well while I've been gone. He looks over us, but his gaze stops on me for just a second. He has a weird glimmer in his eye that I can't really place. Ew. I'm on to you, buddy. I know you have something to do with that book. It can't have just been there because you're a collector or something. Heck, it has our names in it. I don't really understand those pages since the bookmark doesn't work on them, but still, it must be something fishy. Landry. Excellent work on the cat's equipment, as always. But I'm not done yet. Have you ever given me reason to doubt? I know you'll do a stellar job. We can talk about future designs soon. Sure thing, boss. Reese, I see you've been keeping your protege in line. Oh boy, doing the accent's gonna be wild. Keep up the good work. Of course, nothing gets past me. I don't know if that was even an accent. The eyes and talon of an eagle. Protege? Are they talking about me? Hayes, my sweet Hayes, can I trouble you for some of your exquisite coffee? I'd be happy to. You are a treasure, as always. Also, I have the dryer going in the background, so I apologize if you guys can hear that. I hope you've been keeping well. Well... Finley! Finley peeks her head over the upstairs balcony to shout down. Come on, just come downstairs. Present! Your videos are keeping me busy. We hit a whole new attendance record the other day. And 6 adoptions in 2 days. The home inspections never end. Aw, good, they do home inspections. I love it. I'm sorry you have such a precious, adorable girl here making your business work. You are my internet lifeline. I have no head for such things. I bet he's been lost ever since telegrams went out of style. And Avery. He's real close now. I don't think I like it. He puts his hand on my shoulder and levels his gaze down to mine. That blue eye is so chilling. It really is a telltale heart situation. I'm on to you, Avery. Didn't they just say the same thing? What? You're the fastest learner we've had here yet. I forget you're still new. I feel like he's not just talking about cafe work. Well, I've been doing a lot of studying. So you have. So you have. Okay, cryptic Mr. I don't know what. He lets go of my shoulder and turns away to the rest of the employees. He definitely wasn't talking about the cafe. He definitely knows something about that book. I'd ask him more, but maybe it's not a good idea in front of everybody else. I'll chase him down later when he's leaving or something. I have to get more information. Where's Mason? I wanted to see her today too. She hasn't been showing up as much on days off lately. Maybe she's found a comfy gig at an old cat lady's or something. Haven't been to your place in ages, though. What did you get here? You startled me. Ah, Mason. I'm so glad you're here. It wouldn't be the same if you didn't join us. As much as I adore your cooking, today I'd rather give you respite. Think I'm gonna cook on my day off? Of course not. That is why I will take the My dogs are getting cozy. Of course not. That is why I will take the pleasure of providing you, my dear employees, with dinner today. But first, an announcement. Friggin' Cecil over here. He slips back into the kitchen for a moment. When he returns, he's holding a garment bag. No. You haven't even let me make the announcement. I know what this is. Absolutely not. For my more cooperative employees, then. With the surely practiced flourish, Graves unzips the garment bag and lets it fall onto the floor. Why would you let it fall to the floor? Oh no. No. Is that somehow both plaid and checked flannel? I didn't know you could make a suit out of that type of material. There's a sort of appalled silence from everybody. Reese looks personally offended. He really does. Mason just straight up leaves. I don't blame him. No appreciation for your new uniforms. And to think, I had it made in your size, Avery. Try it on, Avery! She's still shouting down from the balcony. I can't blame her. I wouldn't want to get any closer to that suit either. I'd rather wear a potato sack. I went through such trouble to have it made. Check with us next time before you waste your time. 'Tis easier to beg for forgiveness than ask permission, as they say. See, you knew we wouldn't agree to it. Well, I'll leave this here in case you all come to reason. Take some time to admire it. I'll be off for one last errand, but trust when I return, you'll all be treated to a wonderful meal. Until then, farewell. With that, he disappears into the kitchen. I'm going to follow him, just to see what happens when he leaves. I get to the kitchen in time to see him slip through the back door. I'm sure I'm going to see that black cat. I just know it. I peek out the door as he leaves. He gets further and further away from the cafe, but I don't see him change. Not even when he gets past the point where I know he's off cafe grounds. I guess the others already assumed he wasn't affected by the curse, but why? Does this prove he's the culprit? How else would he escape whatever it was that got everyone else? Although, to be fair, I can't use that as proof. After all, I also escaped the curse, and I sure as heck didn't cause it. This seems like as good a time as any to see if I can find out more about what's going on. I peek back into the main cafe. Looks like everybody's back to whatever they were doing before. The newly arrived Mason has kicked up her feet on the couch and seems to already be dozing off. I guess since I didn't do anything earlier, it just meant that I didn't do anything and skipped ahead. Finley did say we have free access to Graves' apartment, after all. I could go look and see what he's got hiding up there. I'm also kind of curious about what it looks like. But then again, if he was hiding something there, wouldn't somebody have noticed by now? Maybe he keeps all his magic stuff in that creepy basement. I wonder which would be better to search? Oh, I think someone actually told me about this. Sean told me about this. Thank you, Sean. Let me find the message. It was something about being able to choose between Graves' apartment or the basement, and the basement lets you know what your progress is. Yeah, the basement. Alright. So, I think we're gonna get the option now. Yeah. And we're gonna choose the basement. As much as I want to check out Graves' apartment, we'll do that. If we do another playthrough, then we'll check out the apartment. But this time around, I really want to see if I'm actually making progress with Hayes or not. Alright, let's check out the basement. It worked the first time, right? I bet that's where all the nefarious stuff is kept anyways. Maybe Graves is a hapless idiot caught up in someone else's plan. Maybe I'm supposed to think he's a witch, but it's actually someone else using him as cover. Wouldn't that be messed up if it's one of the other workers at the cafe? I can't see any of them as the mastermind type, but what do I know? Well, I suppose I should prepare myself for some snooping. Boy, this place gives me the chills. I mean it. It's like 10 degrees cooler down here than it is upstairs. Now, if I were a witch, where would I hide my witchery and witching accessories? I take a brief walk to the immediate left of the stairs, but there's nothing there but cafe and cat supplies. Maybe the bulk coffee is also ground up and used to make arcane sigils? That's a little far-fetched. Or maybe I'm reaching. I think you're reaching. The right of the stairs has more interesting stuff anyways. I mean, look at this dude. Chillin'. Straight chillin'. I kneel down to get a closer look at the curio filled with crystals when I hear something creaking above me. Crap. Is Graves gonna catch me? Nah, he left. I'm hearing things. I resume my hunt. Maybe these are magic crystals after all. Creak. Creak. Hello? I think that means we're making progress on Hayes! Yay! Let's see what he says. Okay. Hello? Is anybody there? Did the door open by itself? I can see the light from upstairs wane as Hayes pulls the door shut. Hayes, wait! I'm down here. I'm so sorry. It's cool, you didn't know. Say, why don't you come down for a second? Why? It's spooky being down here by myself. I could use some company. It is spooky down there. He hasn't moved from the top of the stairs. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna bite. One of those anatomical skeletons might. There are a lot of weird things down here, but I'm sure none of them are haunted. Are you? Are they haunted? Well, He's got a point. If there are curses, we can't really rule out hauntings. It would seem awfully arbitrary to draw the line there. Well, I definitely don't want to be down here alone then. Please? I don't know. Look, if something is haunted, I'm gonna punch it in the nose before it even gets to you. It's so noble. But I don't think skeletons have noses anymore. That's true. Well, yeah, no, that's true. You're right. Ugh, that makes it even worse. Ah! What was that noise? Something or someone crashes to the ground. Ah! What? I don't know. It's okay. Not knowing is not okay. I spin around to the supply shelves. A dusty-looking can rolls into the spice rack. Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry. I don't want you to be down there anymore, Avery. Are you worried about me? Yes. Yes. Why don't you come up here instead, and then we can close the door? I'll help you up the stairs. This is a waste of time. We're becoming a paranoia feedback loop. I better get out of here. Deal. I'm coming up, and we can go have some tea instead. I'll try to find some witch relics or whatever some other time. Right now, Hayes is standing at the top of the stairs, hand outstretched. That's nice. I creep up the creaky steps, taking his hand as we reach the top. That was a close one. Probably. His hand is a little clammy, but it's not bad. Was he really that worried about me? It's kind of sweet. I kind of don't want to let go yet. You know, to comfort him. Yeah, sure. He could use it. Well, that was a bust. Mostly. It was kind of nice to talk to Hayes, I guess. It feels good to be getting closer to everybody here. It's sort of like I finally have a social life. Well, sort of. I guess I'm still hanging out with a bunch of cats one way or another. I guess technically, yeah. Back to the drawing table and this cursed business, huh? I drift from person to person, helping everybody with what they're doing for a while, but eventually the urge takes over. I just want to play with cats. Good call. Hash browns! Why are you so angry? Angry at hash browns. Probably for a good reason, honestly. Shunsuke gets all excited when I bust out the bell toy. Guess I'd be excited too. Owl gets messed up on the catnip toy. Now is swatting at his own tail, but I think the tail might be winning. Valentine is rolling around, kicking at nothing in the air. Seems to be having plenty of fun without me. Marina chases the feather on a string all the way up to the platform. Wish I had that much energy. Same. And then they start taking naps, and that seems... Oh, we fall asleep too. Will someone please exhume Avery from that pile in the corner? Huh? I jump with the start. There's so many toys. When did I fall asleep? Good morning, sleepyhead. Why is there a garland on my head? In fact, I seem to be covered in cat toys. The heck? Well, we tried to wake you up. With catnip? What is all this? Finley. What? I just put a mouse there to see if you'd wake up. And then you didn't, so I put another. And another. Oh, and another. And another. I got some really cute pictures out of it. I love Finley. Oh my god, don't put those on the blog. Why would I ever do that? I fling a catnip mouse at Finley as hard as I can. It ricochets off her head. Ow! Hey! Okay. They won't go on the blog. Good. Today. No. Finley, be nice. All of you, stop distracting from the matter at hand. Dinner has arrived. Very important. I thought you were going to actually make dinner, not just order takeout. We usually order takeout on off days. It's nice to get a change of pace and try some of the other restaurants around here. And there are fewer dishes to wash. The cuisine du jour is brought to us by the Thai restaurant downtown you all so enjoy. Love Thai food. That sounds so good. Maybe I'll suggest Thai food for dinner. Avery, I believe you will be experiencing their splendor for the first time tonight. What did you get? You didn't ask me what I wanted from the menu. I did, actually. You mumbled something about pad thai, then rolled over on top of a bunch of cat toys. Well, I mean, that's what I would have wanted anyway, so... I look over to the tables, and it looks like they've pulled them all together into one long row again. Takeout boxes piled up in the center table, and all the places have already been set. Bon appetit, my dear employees. And the pack descends on the takeout boxes. After some sorting, we're all settled with our respective food and we sit down for dinner. Graves takes the seat at the head of the table. Well, he claims it in name, but he's hardly sitting at all. When he's not flitting between us and offering us drinks, he's standing behind his chair and telling a story in as grand a Graves gesture as you'd imagine. That's really cute. When I was in college, none of you would have recognized me. What, did you take a break from your goth phase? You go grunge for a while? I would never break style. No, in fact, if anything, I suppose you could say I was more goth then. I had long black hair and I wore such elaborate makeup. If anything, that sounds more on brand than you are right now. Why stop? You can't imagine how much time that took from my day. I have a business to run now, after all. Bet maintaining that so much. Dad showed me a photo. Oh my gosh, they know each other by family? Are they family friends? Dad showed me a photo once. Wait, how does his family feel about him turning his son into a cat? I would like to know. The one of you with your bandmate. Who? The guy with the mohawk? I don't know how he got such a huge hawk. Ah, yes. It was pure witchcraft, that hair. He's doing it on purpose, isn't he? With the witch jokes. Wait. You were in a band? Are you really surprised by that, Landry? Come on. Everybody was in a band in the 90s. I don't recall that stereotype, but yes. I was, in fact, in a band. I bet it was called, like, Masters of the Night or something like that. No, Avery, it was not. I'd thank you to give me more credit than that. Nah, more like Nightly Nightshade. Or Dark Carousel. No. Or Sorrows of Blood. It too haze. Oh, I love these guys. You are all so cruel. You have to tell us the real name or they'll keep going. I refuse to further enable this slander. It was Spider Coven with an X. Oh my gosh. It was Spider Coven with an X. Oh, Graves. Why are you like this? Reese. What? How do you spell spider with an X? Goth willpower. You're kidding me. They had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't in French, but oh my gosh, it was in French. No. It wants something like, no, this is traitorous. My own pupil betrays me. Trapped within my own mind, something in French. My will dissolves to blood. The soul's red brine. Life is but a march towards death. My gosh. Right, Graves? Graves isn't listening to us anymore. He's pacing around and mumbling in agony. How do you know all this, Reese? Graves and my dad went to college together. He went to their shows. He met your mother at one of them, if I recall. You have me to thank for your very existence, my boy. Ugh, don't put it like that. Thanks to me, you got to be a human and then a cat. Congrats. Everybody's laughing and having a good time. Even Graves is being a good sport. This is nice. I wonder how long they've been working together. They're all like a big family. Graves is a lot more charming than I thought. He knows how to work a crowd at least. I'm starting to get it. I guess this is why nobody's all that mad at Graves, even though they're going through this weird nonsense. He's kind of like everybody's weird but benevolent uncle. We all chat over dinner, then coffee, and before you know it, the sun is totally gone. How long have we been doing this? Shoot, I better get home and feed Mochi before he throws a fit. He gets real passive-aggressive when he's fed late. It is quite late. I'll take care of all the dishes and sundries, so please relax and prepare yourselves to face the day tomorrow. Yeah, I guess we better all get going, huh? Later. Mason's already headed out the back. She barely even turns her head when she waves goodbye. Alright, everybody. See you tomorrow. Alright, we're gonna call it there for now, and then I will see you guys next time. We actually did a lot today. I don't know if this was a longer episode or not, because I kind of had to record longer to cut out a bunch of stuff because of all the noise. My dogs were making a lot of noise. But, yeah. Alright. I will see you guys next time, so take care. Ah! What was that noise? You're all making noise! Why are you all making noise? Jeez.